There is a place within that is always safe, a space within the heart that whispers softly, "It's okay." Right now, wherever you are and however you feel, you are welcome here. There is no judgment here, no pressure to be perfect, no expectation to pretend that everything is fine. Life can feel heavy sometimes. Hearts ache with unspoken words, and bodies grow tired from carrying silent burdens. Perhaps there are old wounds you've tucked away, emotions you've pushed down just to keep going, or fears you haven't wanted to face. You may have smiled when it hurt, stayed silent when you longed to speak, or held on when your soul was ready to release. And that's okay. You did the best you could with what you knew at the time. But now, gently, you are being invited to loosen your grip, to take one slow breath, to soften the tight places inside. This is not a demand or a test. It is a loving invitation. You don't have to rush. There is no finish line here, only a gentle opening, only a tender beginning. So many of us hold on because it feels like protection. If we let go, we think we might fall apart. We believe holding on keeps us strong, keeps us safe, keeps us in control. But what if the real strength is in the softening? What if the true safety comes when we stop resisting and allow ourselves to rest in the flow of life? When you carry heavy emotions, grief, anger, guilt, or shame, they begin to harden inside. The body feels tight. The breath becomes shallow. The mind repeats old stories, and soon it feels like you are trapped in a storm that never passes. But that storm is not who you are. It is something you are experiencing. And just as it came, it can pass. You are not your pain. You are not your past. You are not the hurt that someone else couldn't hold. You are a being of light, capable of renewal, worthy of freedom, deserving of peace. Let's take a breath together, a slow, kind breath. Inhale gently, as if you are filling your whole self with warmth and light. And as you exhale, imagine the tiniest bit of heaviness leaving your body. You don't need to force it. Just allow it, one soft breath at a time. You are not broken. You are not behind. You are simply at a sacred turning point where healing is ready to find you. And in this moment, all you need to do is allow it in. Let this space be a refuge for your soul, a quiet place where you don't have to explain anything, fix anything, or understand everything. Just rest here. Just breathe. You are safe to begin again. The weight we carry is not always visible. Some carry sorrow like stones in their chest. Others carry anger like fire under their skin. Some carry guilt like chains around their feet. It may not be something others can see, but you can feel it. In your muscles, in your mood, in your mind. And sometimes, in the middle of all that, it becomes hard to breathe freely, hard to rest, hard to smile without effort, because even joy starts to feel like something you have to earn instead of something you deserve just because you are alive. When we carry pain for too long, it settles into the body. Shoulders become tense, stomachs twist in knots, sleep becomes shallow. Even the breath becomes afraid to expand. The body is wise. It tries to protect us, but it also reflects our inner world. What we hold on to emotionally, we begin to hold on to physically too. Healing begins with awareness. The moment we pause and ask ourselves, what am I still holding, is the moment we begin to create space for peace. This question doesn't have to be answered with words. It can be answered with silence, with stillness, with breath. You might not know exactly what needs to be released yet. That's okay. Trust that your inner self already knows. It has been waiting patiently for you to look inward, not with judgment, but with compassion. Begin by listening, not just to the noise in your mind, but to the soft voice beneath it, the one that whispers truth, the one that says, you don't have to carry this anymore. You've been strong for so long, but now you are allowed to be soft. You are allowed to be free. Sometimes we believe that letting go is the same as forgetting, that if we release the pain, we are somehow saying it didn't matter or it didn't hurt. But letting go doesn't mean dismissing your feelings. It means honoring them, seeing them, loving them, and then releasing them so they don't live inside you forever. You can keep the lesson. You can honor the experience, but you don't have to carry the weight of it anymore. Letting go is not weakness. It's a choice to stop bleeding from the same wound. It's a choice to breathe again, fully, deeply, joyfully. You are not here to suffer. You are not here to prove your worth through pain. You are here to grow, to heal, and to return to your natural state of peace. That's what letting go allows. A return to self, a return to calm. You are allowed to say, I am done holding this pain, even if you don't yet know how, even if part of you still clings to the familiar ache. Just saying those words begins to shift something inside. Say it softly now if it feels right. I am willing to let go. I am ready to breathe freely. Speak it with kindness. Speak it with belief. There is strength in your willingness to heal. There is power in your softness. You don't have to force healing. You only need to allow it. Just as a flower opens to sunlight without effort, you too are opening to something new. Healing comes when we choose peace over pride, forgiveness over fear, release over resentment. And that choice begins with a breath. Let your breath be your anchor. When emotions swell, when the mind spins, return to your breath. Breathe slowly, breathe fully. With each breath, say quietly within, I am safe, I am loved, I am free to let go. These simple words are like gentle medicine. They speak to the body, to the heart, to the places that feel forgotten. They remind every part of you that you are not stuck. You are not hopeless. You are healing. Letting go is a gift you give yourself, not because the past didn't matter, but because you matter more, because your peace is worth more than your pain, because your future is waiting with open arms, ready to welcome you into lightness. You don't have to have all the answers today. You only need to be willing to begin, willing to soften, willing to breathe again. And from that willingness, everything begins to change. Let go gently. You are safe. You are supported. You are deeply loved. Letting go is not about pretending nothing happened. It's not about erasing the past or acting like the pain didn't leave its mark. Letting go is a loving act. It is one of the kindest things you can do for yourself. It says, I choose peace. I choose to move forward. Often, we think that holding on is strength. We carry hurt like armor, hoping it will shield us from being hurt again. We repeat old stories in our mind, believing that by doing so, we stay in control. But that isn't strength, it's fear. True strength is choosing to release what no longer brings peace. It's opening your hands and heart, even when they've been clenched tight for years. Letting go doesn't mean you were wrong to care. It doesn't mean your feelings weren't real. It means you have learned enough, heard enough, and now it is time to rest. Letting go is an act of deep self-respect. It says, I honor where I've been, but I no longer want to suffer for it. So many carry guilt for things they wish they'd done differently, or shame for the times they didn't know better. But guilt does not heal. Shame does not help you grow. What heals is love. What heals is forgiveness, especially forgiveness of the self. Speak gently to the parts of you that tried so hard. Speak gently to the parts that didn't know how. And say this to yourself with your hand over your heart. I did the best I could. Now I choose peace. There is power in that choice. When you begin to release the grip of old pain, even a little, you create room for new things to enter, new thoughts, new feelings, new lightness, and you begin to breathe again. You feel your shoulders lower, your heart softens, your mind grows quieter. This is not weakness. This is you choosing to live in a more loving way. There is no need to rush this process. Even one small moment of release each day is enough to begin the healing. Even one breath filled with love is a miracle. This is the work of the soul. This is how you return to yourself. Letting go is not about winning or losing. It's not about being right. It's about being free. You are not here to carry pain for the rest of your life. You are here to grow lighter, to grow softer, to rise again. Say it aloud if it feels good. I am willing to let this go. I do not need to hold it any longer. These words are not just sounds. They are seeds planted in the soil of your heart. Water them with kindness. Trust they will bloom. Let your breath lead the way. Breath is the bridge between the body and the mind. When emotions rise and the mind begins to race, your breath can bring you home. Begin now. Gently inhale. Feel the air move into your belly, then slowly exhale, as if you are releasing tension from your whole body. This breath is your anchor. It keeps you in the present. It reminds your nervous system that you are safe. Often, when we carry emotional pain, we stop breathing deeply. We breathe only enough to survive, but you deserve more than survival. You deserve to feel fully alive. With each deep breath, you make space for peace. You give your body the message, you are safe now. You are free to relax. Breathe gently again. Let the air nourish you. Let the exhale release any tightness in your chest, your jaw, your belly. The breath does not ask you to fix everything. It simply invites you to come back into this moment where healing can begin. The past lives in memory. The future lives in imagination. But healing happens now, in the softness of this moment, in the rhythm of your breath. As you breathe, begin to notice how your body responds. Maybe your shoulders soften. Maybe your heart beats a little easier. This is not coincidence. Your body is listening. It is responding to your presence. It wants to be calm. It wants to let go. It is just waiting for your permission. And now you are giving it. You are choosing peace, breath by breath. Try this simple practice each day. Place one hand on your heart, one on your belly. Close your eyes if it feels comfortable. Inhale through your nose for 4 gentle counts. Hold for a moment. Exhale slowly through your mouth. Do this a few times. As you breathe, say softly to yourself, I am safe. I am present. I am breathing freely. These words, combined with your breath, send a powerful signal to your entire being. You are not in danger. You do not need to protect yourself anymore. You are home. When you return to your breath, throughout the day, before a conversation, after a difficult memory, during a quiet moment, you are choosing love. You are choosing life. And slowly, the old stories begin to quiet down. The pain begins to lift, the heart begins to open, all through the gentle act of breathing. That's the power of presence. That's the miracle of this moment. It is always available. You only need to return. Thoughts are powerful. They shape how we feel. They influence how we see the world, how we treat our bodies, how we speak to ourselves. Each thought is like a tiny seed. When repeated, it grows into a belief, and those beliefs become the foundation for how we live. If you repeat a thought often enough, like, "I'm not good enough," or "I always get hurt," your mind begins to believe it's true. Your body reacts with tension. Your heart begins to close. But here's the beautiful truth. Thoughts can be changed. Beliefs can be rewritten. And when they are, everything begins to shift. Healing begins when we become curious about our thoughts. Ask yourself gently, what do I tell myself each day? Are the words loving or harsh? Are they patient or punishing? If they are hurtful, it's not your fault. You learned them somewhere. You may have heard them growing up or picked them up during hard times. But just because you learned them doesn't mean you have to keep them. You have the power to choose again. Begin by listening. Just listen. Notice the voice in your head, not to judge it, but to understand it, to gently ask, is this thought helping me heal, or is it keeping me stuck? Then try offering yourself a new thought, something soft, something kind. I am willing to think differently. I deserve peace. I am learning to love myself. These thoughts may feel unfamiliar at first. That's okay. All new beliefs begin that way. The more you say them, the more they take root. And soon, they begin to feel like home. Try writing them down in a journal. Speak them in the mirror. Whisper them in your heart. These are not just words. They are gentle promises to your soul. Your body listens to your thoughts. If your thoughts are stressful, your body tightens. If your thoughts are peaceful, your body relaxes. That's the mind-body connection. Your body isn't trying to hurt you. It's trying to help you heal. It responds to the signals you send it every moment. Send it love. Send it forgiveness. Speak kindly to yourself and watch your body soften. Begin with small moments. When you catch yourself in a negative thought, pause, take a breath, choose a new thought. I am doing the best I can. I am growing every day. I am enough. These simple shifts create powerful changes, not because they're magic, but because they're loving, and love heals every time. You don't have to do this perfectly. You only need to begin. You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness behind them, and you have the power to change the story. Choose the thoughts that feel like sunlight. Choose the ones that help you breathe, and let those thoughts carry you into healing, into peace, into freedom, one gentle moment at a time. Healing is not something that needs to be rushed. It is not something that arrives with noise or force. It happens quietly, often when you least expect it, and it begins when you give yourself permission to let go in small, meaningful ways. One of the most beautiful things you can do for yourself is to make space each day for gentle emotional release. You do not need grand gestures. You need tenderness. You need simple practices that remind you, I am safe to let this go. I am allowed to feel light. There are many ways to begin this release. You might try mirror work. Stand in front of a mirror, look into your own eyes and say, I love you. I am here for you. I forgive you. At first, these words may feel unfamiliar. You might hesitate or feel uncomfortable. That's okay. That's normal. But over time, as you continue to look into your own reflection with compassion, your inner self begins to believe what you're saying. You start to feel a little softer, a little more held, a little more whole. You can also try writing. Let your hand flow freely onto the page. Don't worry about spelling or grammar. Just let your heart speak. Write a letter to the part of you that still hurts. Let it express its sadness, its anger, its confusion. And when you're ready, write a letter back, one filled with kindness, one that offers forgiveness, understanding, and love. This practice can be powerful because it allows the emotion to move. And once emotion is in motion, it begins to soften. If you feel drawn to ritual, you can create a quiet space to release something symbolically. Write down what you are ready to let go of on a small piece of paper, then tear it gently, or place it in water and watch it dissolve. As you do this, breathe and say softly, "I no longer need to carry this. I choose peace." These small acts help your heart understand that it is safe to release. Each day, choose one small way to release. Maybe it's a word, maybe it's a breath, maybe it's a prayer. Let it be simple, let it be soft. You are not trying to fix yourself. You are returning to your natural state of wholeness. That is the gift of release. That is the power of letting go. And you are doing it beautifully. It's natural to want closure, to want everything to make sense, to want someone to explain why something hurts so much or why things didn't go the way you hoped. But waiting for closure from the outside often keeps the pain alive. Because closure doesn't come from others, it comes from within. It comes when you say, "I don't need the ending to make sense in order to find peace." You don't need to have all the pieces lined up. You don't need to understand why someone couldn't meet you where you were. What you need is compassion for yourself. Compassion that says, even without all the answers, I choose to be free. Making peace with the past does not mean inviting it back in. It means you are no longer tied to it emotionally. You can remember without reliving. You can reflect without reopening the wound. This is not forgetting, it is forgiveness. And forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself. It does not mean the pain was okay. It means you are no longer allowing it to shape your present. When you forgive, you say, "I choose my peace over my pain." And that is an act of courage. There is a softness that comes when you stop trying to prove your pain to others, when you no longer seek validation for your hurt, when you realize that your healing is reason enough. You don't need to wait for someone else to say, "I'm sorry." You can say to yourself, "I'm sorry you went through that. I love you. I'm here now." That's where peace begins. That's how the healing flows. You may find comfort in visualizing your pain as something physical, a stone, a knot, a cloud, and with each breath, imagine it becoming smaller, softer, lighter. Let it dissolve in the light of your own love. You are not erasing your past. You are changing your relationship with it. And in doing so, you are choosing a different future. A future where your peace is no longer dependent on explanations or apologies. A future where your power comes from within. Affirmations are like soft seeds planted in your heart. When spoken with intention, they grow into beliefs that support your healing. Use affirmations not as commands, but as gentle invitations. You are not forcing change, you are allowing it. Here are a few you may speak aloud, write down, or whisper in your heart. I am willing to let go of what no longer serves me. I trust that healing is happening within me now. My breath brings me peace. My thoughts guide me gently. I am free to live with lightness and love. I release the past with kindness. I welcome peace with open arms. These words carry energy. They speak to your subconscious, reminding it of your worth, your wholeness, your strength. Use them often. Speak them especially when the old thoughts begin to return. Affirmations are not magic. They are practice. The more you use them, the more your mind and body begin to believe them. And as you believe, you begin to live from a new place, a place of softness and strength. Speak your affirmations during quiet moments, in the morning as you wake, at night before you sleep, in the mirror as you meet your own gaze. Let these moments be your medicine, not because you are broken, but because you are healing. You are remembering who you are, and that remembering is sacred. Notice the little things, the breath that comes easier, the heart that feels lighter, the thoughts that are kinder. These are not small, they are everything. They are signs that the affirmations are taking root, that your inner garden is beginning to bloom. Living a lighter life does not mean avoiding the hard things. It means you no longer let those things define you. It means you give yourself permission to feel joy, even when things are uncertain, to laugh, to rest, to open your heart again. You begin to notice the sun shining through the curtains, the sound of your own breath, the softness of your own presence, and you say, "This is enough. I am enough." When you live in this way, the world around you begins to change. Not because the world is different, but because you are seeing it through new eyes, eyes that are not clouded by fear, a heart that is not clenched in defense, a body that is not weighed down by old pain. This is what it means to live with lightness, to breathe freely, to be at peace with yourself. You are allowed to feel good. You are allowed to let things be easy. You are allowed to rest. These are not luxuries. They are your birthright. And the more you allow yourself to feel good, the more you heal. Not through effort, but through love. Begin to create small moments of light each day. Light a candle, speak a kind word, breathe deeply, say thank you, rest when you need to, smile without reason. These moments matter. They are not small, they are sacred, and they build a life of joy, step by step. As we come to the end of this time together, let your heart rest in the truth of who you are. You are a beautiful soul. You are worthy of love. You are safe to release the old and welcome the new. Healing is not a destination. It is a way of living, and you are already doing it. Every breath you take in awareness, every thought you choose with love, every moment you offer yourself compassion, you are healing. Not because you are trying to be someone else, but because you are returning to your true self. And that self is whole. That self is peaceful. That self is free. Carry this truth with you gently. You are not alone. You are deeply loved. The universe supports you. Life is on your side. And with each breath, with each choice, you are becoming more and more of who you were always meant to be. Let these final words settle in your heart. I am free to let go. I am safe to heal. I am ready to live with peace, with joy, and with love. Now, take a slow, loving breath and begin again. You are ready.